Hello, guys. We're back again on Talk Football Live. Thank you for joining on with us as always. Believe it or not, game week 6 already. Biodun is here with us, my fellow co-host and Arsenal fan, and Charles, Chelsea fan, but talking on behalf of Newcastle today.
Because they're going to win.
They're the regular losers. But Charles, I want to get some thoughts from you. Eddie Howe has said, his team is missing Isak at the moment. They're struggling to score goals. They've only scored 3 goals so far in their 5 matches. I believe it was the first game they scored a goal against Wolves, a 1-0 win, and they haven't won since that first game. They lost 3-2 to Man City, I believe, or was Liverpool, right? Gordon got a red card in that game, and those are the only 2 games they've actually scored. The others have been 0-0 draws.
Yep.
So tell me, where is the threat coming from in this game for Newcastle? How did Newcastle get a result at home against Arsenal?
I think Biodo actually said it all. He said a lot of things in regards to what has been happening in the history between Arsenal and Newcastle in the past couple of years. But one thing he mentioned is the physicality aspect, which is something Newcastle brings. Newcastle will be physical with you from the back line to the midfield up front. But as Biodun mentioned, Arsenal have stepped up in that department and they can challenge. Now, the aspect of Newcastle, something was said last week when we were talking about the Man U Chelsea game, that sometimes it's not about who is in form, but just about the mentality that they bring to the game because of who they are playing, the opponent they are playing. The history Biodun mentioned, you guys have been struggling, have had issues beating Newcastle. Newcastle players know this, Arsenal players know this. So with that mentality coming to the game and Newcastle being at home, I think it's going to be a very, very interesting game. I think the people who play on the wings will be a dictating factor for Newcastle. The midfield is going to be a midfield battle because that's where the heart of the team is. The physicality, whoever is more physical, whoever is stronger. You mentioned Joelinton, Grimaresh versus Zubimendi, Rice, and Odegaard.
Likely Mourinho.
Okay, so I don't think it's a game for Odegaard. So yeah, Merino, preferably, because of that physicality. So it's very, very interesting to see what happens in the midfield.
Charles, City Burnley, does the City resurgence continue?
Yep, it does. I saw what they did against now. Of course, at some point they had to go defensive, which is fine. I think they are back. Are they back enough to win the league this year? Because they're always my go-to to predict to win the league, but this year I'm not. It's too soon to say that. So yeah, I think they're back.
Yeah. Andrew is going to need some time to implement Angie Ball because it's a completely different style. They have completely different styles. Nuno is about solid, compact football, breaking out. It's like compact on your defensive, very compact, and then breaking out on the attack, looking for Chris Wood up front if you can get the ball to him early behind. That's it. It's very different from Angie that is all out attack.
Tottenham Wolves. Okay, I can't say that one at this point. Tottenham is going to destroy these people. I told you guys, Thomas Frank is a good manager. I told you guys, I don't like Spurs, I shouldn't like them. But man, they're going to be a tough team. And they do very well. So Wolves, I already told you, as far as I'm concerned, Wolves and West Ham are relegated. I told you guys, Wolves and West Ham, they're already relegated. They just playing. So everybody take your 3 points. If you don't take your 3 points, then you're a fool.
Interesting.